Transportation infrastructure plays a significant role in the success of every nation's economy. And in Malaysia, the most common and primary mode of transportation is through roads. So by maintaining a reliable, durable and safe road infrastructure, it empowers our nation's economic growth as well as our social development. Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Aizad representing Group 4, and today me and my group members will address the issues on sustainability within Malaysia's transportation system. Now understand this, Malaysia's road system is not entirely bad. In fact, we were ranked 91 out of 141 countries in 2019 for global roads quality, which is good. But there are some aspects where we can improve to provide our people a more safe, integrated and sustainable transportation system. For instance, road defects. It was quite a viral thing in social media when Khairul Jamaluddin, our Minister of Science, Technology and Innovation, had an accident while cycling due to potholes. There were many more underlying problems that contribute to Malaysia's unsafe roadway. So the idea behind SDG 11, Sustainable Cities and Communities, is to provide access to safe, affordable and sustainable transport system for all, which in other words, improve our road system for a better public transportation. Because as how I stated earlier, we have to have excellent transportation infrastructures if we want to improve our nation's economic growth. More of this on Malaysia's transportation systems and public mobility will be explained by Ariq and the others.
Thank you, Aizad, for the insightful information. Hi, I'm Ariq. So, as what Aizad has said just now, we all can agree that Malaysia's transportation system, though it is ranked at 31 out of 141 countries, it is still an alarming problem, as there are potholes everywhere in our roads, be it within rural areas, even cities and highways in general. We can see in the news these days how there are many cases of deadly accidents reported affecting Malaysians due to the deep potholes in our roads, which made us wondering, what is the actual cause or who is to be blamed for this problem? In general, I can say that the reason behind why all of these are happening, be it from the road quality to traffic congestion, poor city planning and inefficiency of Malaysia's public transportation system, are due to within our current system itself. What do I mean by that? For example, though we have Jabatan Kerja Raya as the one who is responsible maintaining our roads, this problem seems unsolvable, and this may be due to the poor organizational skills within the organization itself, and Malaysians are infuriated by it, as most of us pay our road tax and they could not even address this issue properly. As for the traffic congestion, this is due to Malaysians' habit itself, as we are more of a car-centric people and seldomly use the public transportation due to its unavailability and inefficiency, and thus resulted in hours long of traffic. Speaking of public transportation, we can agree that most of LRT or MRT are only available in main cities, and this makes it difficult to reach for those who are in rural areas. Not only that, public buses are limited in number, and how most of the bus stops are not well maintained, as well as the location itself are not strategic. Therefore, due to these problems, solutions are demanded. And I will pass on to my good friend Irfan to discuss further on the possible solutions for these problems.
Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum, I'm Irfan, and to continue on what my friend has stated about the problems of our current public transportation system, I'm here to offer the solution for the issues because our country did make an effort to encourage the usage of public transport, but it didn't really reach its full potential in order to make it stable and sustainable. A better public transportation system would encourage our city dwellers to use it as a preferred means of commuting rather than treating it as an alternative. So firstly, our government should start by making public transportation more viable and efficient, and it can be done by improving and developing railway networks to provide access to a lot of different areas, making it more accessible and increasing public mobility. They can also start integrating dedicated bus lanes to separate it from the main traffic and expand its routes to maximize its efficiency and help decrease overall traffic flow. Take Japan, Tokyo for example. With a total population density of over 38 million inhabitants, where over 15 million people commute to work on a daily basis, to them, traffic congestion is an issue that is almost irrelevant even during peak hours, and it is only possible due to their public transportation efficiency. Their sophisticated railway networks made it possible to commute to every corner of the city without having to worry about traffic congestions. The thing is, we don't really need the current system to be as good as it is in Japan. We just need it to be more efficient, and there are many gains that we can get from improving the current system, which will be explained further by my friend.
The solution stated by my teammate Irfan will be able to provide so many benefits for the country. So with public transportation being more viable and accessible for the citizens to commute, it greatly reduces carbon emission, because as we all know, air pollution gives a really negative impact on our health. Like, it increases respiratory infections, lung diseases, cancer. So reducing carbon emissions would definitely help ease the pressure that has been put on the healthcare system. Other than that, it increases public mobility, which allows people to commute around the country better, makes cities more sustainable, and is able to improve traffic flow and efficiency. So dedicated bus lanes will allow buses to go through traffic congestion because they will have specific lanes made specifically for them. A better and more accessible public transportation will reduce traffic because it will reduce the amount of cars on the road, because people will prefer to use public transportation, and lesser cars on the road means carbon emission is reduced, lesser traffic congestions, traffic will flow better, and so the road will last longer. This means that it will wear off slower, the road will wear off slower with lesser potholes, resulting in lesser road accidents.
In conclusion, transportation in Malaysia is in an unsustainable situation. Through the application of Sustainable Development Goals (SDG) in sustainable cities and communities, it could help in improving the transportation system in Malaysia, especially common problems such as consistent traffic, complicated routes, poor city planning, bus stops aren't properly maintained, or locations are strategic, railways are inefficient and untimely. These problems should be solved using effective solutions such as make public transportation more viable and accessible, integrate bus lanes, expand bus routes in order to improve traffic flows, besides improve and develop railways network to provide ease to a lot different areas. This issue should be emphasized by all parties, not only government officials but also the public, who works together in improving the transportation system that is unsustainable in Malaysia currently. Better transportation system for the Malaysian communities could be a big step toward inclusive growth and at the same time benefit Malaysian people. Thank you so much for watching our video, and we hope you guys enjoy it.